Hi, I'm Noble with Classical Conversations, and I'm here to tell you about Challenge 1.
So, the other day I'm at the dentist, and he tells me his wife and kids just joined a CC community. He explains that they are going to do the foundations level, and then switch to a regular school for junior high and high school. He says, I want my children to learn what they really need to get into a good college. So I ask, well, what's really the purpose of education? Is college the goal? And if so, what's the purpose of college? Is education about college, career, and money? Or is it deeper than that? Classical education is dedicated to the idea that education is about being a free person who knows how to live a virtuous life. That's why Challenge 1 teaches kids about freedom. Studying Latin grammar and vocabulary might sound like drudgery, but thinking about language in a new way frees their minds to think about ideas in a new way, using different words in a different order and structure. This will give them greater insight into their own everyday language and to thinking about ideas in any field of knowledge. In the literature strand, they read about literary characters like the Old Man and the Sea, and historical characters like Booker T. Washington, and see how they understood and lived out freedom. Participating in in-class discussions and essay writing is going to grow them in communication skills and internalize these characters as examples of how a free person lives and acts. In the debate strand, they study economics and read source documents about the history of the American founding to consider what freedom looks like politically and economically. Games, in-depth discussions, and formal debates help them take ownership of these principles for later application. In physical science, hands-on experiments and a semester-long research project will lead them to experience wonder at the natural order over and above the mere facts. They see how nature always follows its own laws and fulfills itself in doing so. By application, this teaches them that freedom is not just the ability to do what one wants, but to do what one ought. Algebra 1 reinforces this lesson because numbers always obey their own rules meticulously. Here again, we use discussion rather than lecture to internalize these difficult concepts and to cultivate teaching abilities in these students. And in Shakespeare, they'll wrestle with questions of what it means to be free in The Taming of the Shrew. This focus on fine arts is going to help them develop tools for understanding future subjects with the heart and not just the intellect.
See, classical education isn't just about being prepared for a good school or a good job. It's about learning to live a virtuous life. This year of studying freedom will lead into the later challenge years where they will dig into choices, consequences, and leadership. And you can't help but be prepared for college and career when you're pursuing those things. Thanks for watching. We believe every child is uniquely and wonderfully made, and that parents can be their best teachers from birth through high school. Click these links to learn more about our programs and about classical education, or check out our website to find a Classical Conversations community near you.